Hi, welcome back. I'm Brett Pachersky. This is Bearer Financial, and today we're going to be talking about inheritance planning, what to do and what not to do if you're faced with decisions about an inheritance. When you inherit money, you shouldn't think of it as winning the lotto. There's a lot of planning and decisions that need to be made in order to protect and preserve those assets. Spending all of the money, making bad investment decisions, that's how a lot of people make some mistakes after they inherit money. But by creating a plan, developing a strategy that can turn that inheritance into a lifetime stream of income is what really separates success from failure when we talk about inheritance planning with our clients. Depending on how much money you inherit, you could retire. But in most cases, inheritance needs to be diligently planned. We need to figure out what your cost of living is and then try to create income from that inheritance to cover your living expenses. It sounds confusing and it sounds convoluted in how we structure it. A lot of people say, well, Brett, I inherited money, just give me the money. Without proper planning, chances are you're going to spend all of that money and run out of money. This is why when we go through the planning with our clients, we try to incorporate these new assets into their portfolio, into their balance sheet to see where they are 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now, based on a certain withdrawal rate, how much you're taking out of your assets each month. And the idea is to create a secure retirement, 30, 40, 50 years worth of income and assets that you cannot outlive. This is critical so that you don't run out of money. We don't want you to have to change your budget. We don't want you to have to change your lifestyle. We want this inheritance to feed in to what you are already used to, what you're comfortable with. And hopefully the inheritance will provide that extra 15, 20, 30 years worth of financial security. And that's what this comes down to, is making sure that the inheritance, regardless of the dollar amount, provides for you that financial security throughout the rest of your lives and your retirement and even to the next generations in your family. What to do with the inheritance? It's tempting to go buy that beach house in Florida or that lake house in the mountains. But keep this in mind. When you buy that lake house or that vacation home, that beach house for cash, take that $1 million and buy the house. Now you have a house. You had a pretty good lifestyle back home. Now you have this other house at the beach. You got to get to the house. You got to take care of the house. You got to pay the expenses of the house. And you don't necessarily have any more income. Let's go to the other side of the street then. Suppose instead of buying that house or that vacation home for cash with that $1 million or that $500,000 or whatever it is, you took out a mortgage. Now your inheritance, the $1 million, and just for example purposes, we're earning 3% or 4%, let's say. At 4% per year, the $1 million is earning $40,000 a year in income. That's over $3,000 a month. That $3,000 a month can help pay the mortgage, can help pay the expenses, can help pay the travel costs, the upkeep, the maintenance, the $1 million, the $500,000, the inheritance now buys and pays for all of these expenses. But by taking the money, spending it, now you have this house and you don't have any cash. And the cash that you would have had with the inheritance isn't earning any interest for you on an ongoing basis. So proper planning is critical, and trying to create that strategy to finance your retirement, your lifestyle endeavors is critical when we're talking and dealing with inheritance planning with our clients. It's rare that people inherit money that they didn't know about, distant relative, whomever. Most times, you'll know if you're part of an inheritance, whether you're written in someone's will, the beneficiary of a trust. Perhaps you've already had discussions with family members who told you about their intentions leaving you money. Now is the time to set up a plan and to talk about strategies, how to incorporate these assets into your financial plan so that you don't make mistakes with it. Inheritances are important. They can be game changers when we're looking at your long-term plans. They could be the icing on the cake, taking you from where you are now and putting you within arm's reach of retirement and that lifestyle that you're dreaming about. It's important, and we take a lot of time and we take a lot of pride in giving people the advice they need to make smart decisions when it comes to their money. So if you're going to be faced with some decisions about an inheritance, please call my office. We'll set up some time to talk about some strategies that we've incorporated over the years, answer any questions that you have. You can call my office. You can send me an email to schedule an appointment. Or if you'd like, you can set up a video call with me, and it will be with me at my website at bearerfinancial.com.